Okay. We're episode 8, Chuck Norris jokes. Really random. When Chuck Norris was denied a bacon McMuffin at McDonald's because it was 10:35, he roundhouse kicked to the store, and so hard it became a KFC. When Chuck Norris was born, he cut his own umbilical cord. He then used it to strangle the doctor who slapped him on the butt. Chuck Norris's calendar goes straight from March 31st to April 2nd. No one fools Chuck Norris. You know the movie Alien vs. Predator? Well, it used to be called Alien vs. Predator vs. Chuck Norris, but nobody would pay to see a fight 7 seconds long. Chuck Norris can get blackjack with one card. Chuck Norris once ate a 72-ounce steak in 45 minutes. He spent the first 35 banging the waitress. Chuck Norris walks into a bar and as he enters, notices a horse at the end of the bar with a sign on it. Out of curiosity, he approaches the bartender and asks what the deal is with the horse at the end of the bar. The bartender tells him, the sign says if you can make the horse laugh, you'll win $50. Take note, though, that hundreds of people have tried and no one has been able to do it. Get out the money, says Chuck. I'll be right back. So he walks to the end of the bar, whispers something into the horse's ear, and within seconds the horse is laughing hysterically. That's amazing, says the bartender. Tell you what, if you can make him cry, I'll double your winnings. Get out the money, says Chuck. I'll be right back. So Chuck walked back again over the horse, came back to the bartender 2 minutes later, and the horse was bawling and sobbing like a baby. Well, replied Chuck Norris, first I called his bartender asked, how'd you do that? Well, replied Chuck Norris, first I told him I had a bigger dick than he did. Then I showed him. Chuck Norris can believe it's not butter. Chuck Norris was once on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune and was the first to spin. The next 29 minutes of the show consisted of everyone standing around awkwardly waiting for the wheel to stop. The show Survivor has the original premise of putting people on an island with Chuck Norris. There was no survivors, and nobody is brave enough to go on the island with Chuck to retrieve the footage. Chuck Norris' beard can shave a razor. When Jerome Rowe jumps off the airplane, he yells Chuck Norris. When Chuck Norris jumps off the airplane, he yells, me! Chuck Norris won a gunfight with a knife. Rather than being birthed like a normal child, Chuck Norris instead decided to punch his way out of his mother's womb. Shortly thereafter, he grew a beard.